In the top stories, St. Kitts and Nevis backs regional action on mental health at OAS General Assembly. And St. Kitts and Nevis Defense Force gets 5 acres of land from Ministry of Agriculture to grow own food. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Shop with confidence at Courts. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Shop with confidence and save big on appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Plus, with Ready Finance, shop today and pay later. No fine print and no tricks. Only at Courts. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm Scotty Sia Hendrickson. Nationally, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzil Douglas, voiced strong support for the resolution addressing the critical mental health crisis in the Americas. Minister Douglas was speaking during the 55th regular session of the General Assembly of the Organization of American States, or OAS, held in Antigua and Barbuda from June 25th to 27th, 2025. Minister Douglas emphasized that mental health is a fundamental human right and a crucial determinant of sustainable development across the region. In line with the resolution, he underscored the necessity for sustained political commitment, regional solidarity, and collective action to confront the escalating mental health challenges facing the Americas. Quote, "The impact of mental health on our people and our economies cannot be overstated," Dr. Douglas remarked. St. Kitts and Nevis stands resolute in our belief that mental health services must be accessible, community-based, and aligned with human rights standards. St. Kitts and Nevis has made significant progress in mental health services, operating 4 community clinics, 2-day treatment centers, and providing inpatient care at the Joseph N. France General Hospital. Nevertheless, from 2017 to 2021, registered mental health clients increased by 7%, with worrying trends among youth and teenage diagnosis tripled between 2021 and 2020. The foreign minister indicated that the government of St. Kitts and Nevis is modernizing outdated mental health legislation with a new bill drafted in partnership with the Pan American Health Organization, or PAHO. It also launched the US $1 million Mental Health Service System Enhancement Project with Taiwan, aimed at trained healthcare workers, expanding screening, and raising public awareness. In a progressive step towards greater self-sustainability, the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force has officially received 5 acres of fertile land from the Ministry of Agriculture to begin crop farming operations in Newton Ground. On a recent site visit, Permanent Secretary Mr. Miguel Fleming proudly welcomed the acting commander of the St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force, Major Coyote Sutton, and other officers to the location where discussions and planning for land preparation and food production were set in motion. This collaboration marks the beginning of a strong partnership between 2 institutions. The acting commander expressed great enthusiasm for this joint venture, highlighting that this initiative is a strategic move to cut food costs and provide locally grown produce for the soldiers. By growing what we consume, the force is embracing sustainability, food security, and greater resilience. In other local news, Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, has praised the events held in St. Kitts to commemorate Child Month in June. Dr. Drew took part in the activities. Last Friday's last Child Month match was overwhelmingly successful, and I take this opportunity to extend heartfelt thanks to the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley and the entire team at the Ministry of Education for their unwavering dedication and hard work in making it so impactful. The well-being of our children is a shared responsibility. As a society, we must all play our part to ensure the health, safety, and holistic development of every child. As a government, we continue to demonstrate our commitment through targeted and innovative policies. We have increased the subvention for each child in preschool, expanded the Children's Medical Fund to provide vital healthcare support, and launched the Aspire program to lay a strong foundation for the financial future. These initiatives are not only transformative, but also uniquely tailored to the needs of our nation's children. They represent a new paradigm in comprehensive child development, and we are proud to lead such a bold centered policies. After the break, Remain Virgo closed out St. Kitts Music Festival with powerful performance.
National home loans, get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door, come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National home loans, get your dream home. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. National home loans, get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
This summer, it's payback time, and we mean real payback for you.
Welcome to the Cashback Stores, Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store.
From now till August 31st, every higher purchase gets you cashback coupons, good for free groceries at Hosford's Value Mart.
That's right. Buy that plush couch, shiny new fridge, or dreamy bedroom set, and we'll put grocery money back in your pocket.
Big buys equal bigger rewards. It's style, comfort, savings, plus real food on your table.
But don't wait. This phase ends August 31st.
Get back more from the Cashback Stores, only at Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store.
Terms and conditions apply.
The 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival closed on a powerful and emotional high as reggae star Romain Virgo delivered a soul-stirring tribute and electrifying performance that united and uplifted the crowd in the early hours of Sunday morning. Devon Cornelius tells us more.
The St. Kitts Music Festival ended on a powerful note early Sunday morning as reggae star Romain Virgo delivered a soul-stirring closing performance that left the crowd energized and deeply moved. Taking the stage just minutes before 5 a.m., Virgo brought a wave of excitement and emotion as he closed out the final night of the festival. Though the hour was late, the energy in Warner Park was anything but dim. Fans danced, sang along, and cheered as Virgo delivered hit after hit with his signature smooth vocals and heartfelt lyrics. In a moment that resonated deeply with the audience, Virgo paused his performance to pay tribute to 15-year-old Janelica Romney, a young girl from St. Kitts whose tragic death shocked the nation a week ago. Janelica is suspected to have been killed by an older man in a case that remains under investigation. Clearly moved, Virgo spoke passionately to the crowd before performing his powerful track Dirty Man, a song that denounces predatory behavior and calls for the protection of young girls. The tribute brought a wave of emotion through the audience, with many visibly affected by the moment of remembrance and the message behind the music. The crowd responded with applause, shouts of agreement, and hands held high in solidarity, making the final performance of the 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival not only memorable for its musical brilliance, but also for its message of awareness and unity. Virgo's closing act capped off 3 nights of power-packed performances from local and international artists. His presence on stage, especially in the festival's final moments, solidified his reputation not just as a gifted performer, but as an artist who uses his voice to uplift and speak out on important issues. The 27th edition of the St. Kitts Music Festival will be remembered for many things, but Romain Virgo's heartfelt tribute and electrifying set in the early morning hours may go down as one of the most unforgettable highlights. Devon Cornelius, ZIZ News.
Thanks, Devon. Coming up in regional news, a Venezuelan group labeled a terrorist group by Trinidad and Tobago High Court. The details when we come back.
Here are your hosts for Value Mart IGA Special.
Running June 26th to July 9th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Kraft barbecue sauces are just $7.99 each. Essential Everyday Vegetable and Canola Oil, $13.99. Essential Everyday Shredded and Chunk Cheeses, $7.99 each. Banquet Breakfast Sausages, $7.99. Essential Everyday Fries are just $14.99. Essential Everyday Disposable Containers, $15.99. And now our very low weekly
Value Deals. IG and Essential Everyday Peanut Butter, creamy and crunchy, $8.99. Essential Everyday Pasta, $4.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Salad Dressing, $9.99. Essential Everyday Oats Quick and Old Fashioned, $15.99. The AM Toothpaste, $4.99. Nature Valley Granola Bars, $12.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart, tell them en Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today.
Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
In regional news, the High Court of Trinidad and Tobago has officially designated the Venezuelan criminal organization Tren de Agua as a terrorist entity following an application by the Attorney General. The ruling, issued under Section 22B of the Anti-Terrorism Act and aligned with the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1373, prohibits all persons and entities in Trinidad and Tobago from engaging in any dealings with Tren de Agua. It also mandates the freezing of all property and assets linked directly or indirectly to the group. Under the new designation, providing any forms of financial services, material assistance, or related support to Tren de Agua is now a criminal offense. Coming up, Diddy acquitted for racketeering, sex trafficking, but convicted of prostitution-related charge. International news is next.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we are always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
In international news, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was found not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking charges on Wednesday, but a federal jury convicted him on a charge of transportation to engage in prostitution. The charge, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison, relates to Combs's ex-partner Cassandra Ventura and another woman identified in court documents only as Jane. Sentencing has not yet been scheduled. As the verdict was read out in a packed Manhattan courtroom, Combs remained hard to read, according to reporter Shasky Venturam, who was in court. Before the jury returned, Combs was seen praying quietly with his children. The 55-year-old has been behind bars since his arrest in September last year, and Ventura's lawyer said he was pleased that Combs still faces substantial jail time. The nearly 2-month trial featured testimony from 34 witnesses, including former girlfriends, male escorts, federal agents, and former employees of Combs. Combs' legal team did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Prosecutors declined to say whether they would seek the maximum sentence. Up next in sports, Leeward Islands ready for West Windies Rising Star Tournament, and goalkeepers in close competition for most clean sheets in SKNFA Premier League. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
First up in sports, the West Indies Under-19 Rising Stars tournament bowls off at various venues across St. Kitts on Thursday. Among the teams competing in is the Leeward Islands, which has 5 Kittitian players in the mix. Captaining the Leeward Islands Tropical Wave is 16-year-old Matthew Miller, who says this is an important tournament for his team.
Every tournament is an important tournament, but this one is, I think, a bit bigger. This one is an opportunity for guys to get into the World Cup next year. So I think this tournament is very important for all the guys here because everybody's eligible. So I think everybody should just put their best foot forward to try to get into that squad.
The young captain is happy with the preparation for the tournament, and despite his age, says he has gained the respect of the older players in the team.
I played with these guys coming from the under-15 to the under-19, so I think I know these guys pretty well, and I think these guys would, respect me in terms of on the cricket field and off as well.
As fate would have it, the Leeward Islands Tropical Wave begin their tournament at Connery against their traditional rivals, the Windward Islands, which Captain Miller says the goal is to start with a win.
I think that would be a big start because last year we lost against them at Arnorsville and St. Vincent, so I think we just need to get off to a good start and try to beat them early this year.
The Rising Stars tournament starts on Thursday, July 3rd and ends on July 24th, with the final to be played at the Connery Sports Club. In other sporting news, goalkeepers at times are forgotten heroes of football teams when championships are won, and the villains when matches are lost. Tonight, we take a look at the positive side of the men with the gloves between the sticks as we highlight the clean sheet leaders in the SKNFA Premier League. Leading the way is Clifford Samuel of Old Road United Jets with 7 clean sheets. Kevis Hanley of St. Peter's is close second with 6 clean sheets. 2 shot stoppers are next on 5 clean sheets from the Kai Trotman of Keon Rockets and Uzal Hodge of St. Paul's United, while Zekies Smith and Zarion Clark, both of Village Superstars, are next on 3 clean sheets. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories. St. Kitts and Nevis backs regional action on mental health at OAS General Assembly. And St. Kitts Nevis Defense Force gets 5 acres of land from Ministry of Agriculture to grow own food. And that's the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Scotty C. Hendrickson.